Hi, it's Lori. I'm getting ready to put my corned beef in. Bummer, a little under the weather again, got another sore throat. So this is just nuts. I haven't been sick for 3 years and all of a sudden things are happening. So going to put the corned beef in and probably leave it in about 8 or 9 hours or so on low. I'm going to use the vegetable broth for the liquid because I was so liking it in my soup. I'm probably just going to start buying the vegetable broth from now on. I really like the clean flavor that it has. And if I can get, if it does, I like to get the stuff that has less salt because that's just how I grew up. My mom always got stuff with no salt because my dad had a heart attack. So I don't use a lot of salt. Never been use salt for flavoring. Mostly pepper and other flavors, the garlic and the pepper. So now I'm going to add the, instead of the packet that's with it, because it's all nasty and icky, I'm probably just going to pour this in there, what's left of my pickling spices from when I pickled my vegetables. So I'm going to get this in there. Try not to make a huge mess. I got a really big one, the biggest one I could find. And it was flat because apparently flat was more price per pound than the point cut. So my guess is that it's a better cut, it's better quality because it costs more. So I don't really know reasons. Oh, this is not really open, so let me try this again. Oh, geesh. Didn't want to get everything all dirty. I do have some more of that Napa cabbage left. I'm going to chop that up. And I have a bag of little potatoes, little gold ones. So after the corned beef's done, I'm going to use the juice to cook those. I may not do it in the crock pot, but I may put them on the stove to do it. We'll see. Okay, let's get this in there. I don't see that out of there. I guess I could use it. It's nasty anyway. Okay. You just use it, juice and all. Is there a fatty side? Let me see. Yep, fatty side. Let's put that on the bottom. Oh my goodness, it's huge. Thank goodness it's gonna shrink. Which is why I got the biggest one I could. This was this was on sale for $6.99 a pound. Where did I get this? Oh, this was at Smith's. And this no. Okay, it was $6.99 a pound on sale for $4.99 a pound. I saved $10 and it was still $18. Beef prices are just outrageous. They really are. And I don't blame them for being high because of what it takes to raise an animal that's used for butchering beef. Because we did raise a cow. Well, we didn't raise a cow, it was a steer. I think that means it was neutered. But me and my husband did when we had our farm. We had a steer we raised and then had it butchered. Yeah, we gave it corn. And we didn't even give it enough. We should have overfed it. It was very lean. It needed to be a little more fatty. It didn't. Could have probably massaged it too, like they do the Wagyu, but I don't think he got that close to it that often because it still was a steer. It was a boy. So and he it wasn't as fatty as it could have been. We could have fed it more. I would go to the special feed store and I'd get honey. We'd get honey oats. I'd get bags and bags of it and feed it. So anyway, let me get this in here. And it's gonna shrink. Get that in there. I hope it shrinks. It's not fitting in the crock pot. Oh, there we go. That's a little bit better. Okay. I'm gonna take this stuff over here. I don't want it to get all nasty. Okay, let's get this cut open. Use this. That smells good. So this should smell good too. So we're just going to stick this in there. And I'm going to put the liquid on it next. And then I'll put some more of that on there. Let's shake this up. And let's get this in there. Then I'll pour some of that on top. I'll be checking this a lot. I'll have a timer set. Since I'm going to be home, I just can't go to work with symptoms. Even though I test negative, I didn't test yet. I tested last time, I was negative the whole time, even though I had all the symptoms. So this time I'm just going to stay home again today. And before Friday, by Friday, I'm going to test again and just see. I don't know. It could be something in my environment that could be causing it too. Some other people are experiencing allergies, and I have allergies, so it could be something that's causing the sore throat. So anyway, back to food. Never put this much stuff in here, but what the hell? Let's use this up. I love it when I use up something. That means something can get thrown away. Okay, yeah. Want to see? Look at that. Looks like a yard clippings on top of my on top of my corned beef. So let's get that in there. I'm just gonna stick that on. Maybe I'll stick that on high to get it heated up for like an hour, and then I'll turn it to low. So I'll put a timer for an hour on high, and I probably won't check back in with you for quite a while until it gets closer to being done. I must have stepped on this. It's all bent. Okay. All right, there we go. Let's get that going. Select low, high for an hour. Okay, we'll select high for an hour. I'm going to take all this stuff and throw it in the sink to wash it because it's got that gook on it now. And I just was thinking about something, so I thought I'd show you. You know, I do all these food tastings, right? And then I have I only take like a little bite out of the food. Well, this is what I do with it. I have a bag of Peeps. All my marshmallow Peeps are in here. And I should eat them. I really should, because I really liked them. They were good. And then I have a bag of chocolate right here. I just throw the stuff in here, and then when I get a little craving, I want a little something, I just come and grab a little piece. So, yeah. That's, these are the ones I had that I wanted to make my s'mores out of that I haven't yet. I may do that tonight. We'll see. I had to buy, I had to buy graham crackers. So, let me put these out so I'll remember. Maybe I'll make a s'more. And, there's the jelly beans. My food truck jelly beans sitting in a bag. Ziploc is my friend. And, so, yep. That's where the stuff goes after I'm done with the tasting. They go in zippies and save for later. Whenever. Now, I like these ones, the marshmallows, when they get a little stale. Because then they get a little chewy. That's always yummy. So, okay. Alright. See you soon. Hi, I'm back in the kitchen. The corned beef, I believe it's finished, so I am going to take it out of the container and take it out of the pot, put it in here, and then take the juice, transfer it over to a pot so I can do my potatoes and my cabbage. So let's get this going. Let's turn that off if it wasn't off. I don't know. Let's take this off. And I gotta get a fork. Okay, let's get this out of here. It did shrink up a little bit, but it stayed pretty good. It's pretty big. See, look at this. Not bad. This is the kind that, apparently this is the flat one. Oh, look at that. That's all fat. Wow. Look at that. It just kind of disintegrates. Wonder what you can do with corned beef fat. Wow, look at that. Is there a use for that? Look at that. That just puffed up, man. I wonder if that does... Is that what it does in our bodies? Is that what our fat does? It puffs up like that? Ooh. Wow, that's interesting. So that's all I got left is this little teeny tiny piece here. That's not a good sandwich size. Maybe the point's better for sandwiches. I don't know. Anyway, okay, let's take this. It's gonna be hot. Yes. And let me move this so I can show you. I'm gonna use this pot. It looks big enough to hold the potatoes and the cabbage. And I am going to take this and pour it in here. So let's hope there's no accidents. Ooh, okay, that worked out. All right, let's get that in the sink. Put a little water in it, get that started to soak so I can clean it up. Okay. All right, well, that smells good. Now what I might want to do is season that a little bit with some pepper instead of just the pickling spice. I'm gonna put some pepper in there. And I do want to take a quick taste because I don't want it to be too salty, but I do want some, make sure there's some salt. Did I say that was hot? Just burnt my tongue. Just did it again. I'm not that bright. I think it'll be okay, the vegetables. All right. Get my bag of potatoes. And don't really need to poke them. You just need to stick them in there. And they're very small. I'll just make sure there's no bad ones. They're very small, so they should cook fairly quick. So I think I'm going to be able to put the cabbage in there with the potatoes. So, because these are those little teeny tiny ones. Usually I use red potatoes, but you know, I saw this bag and they were the same price as the red ones, and I thought, well, just get the other ones. Okay, let me get the cabbage. I'm going to put it up on top. I haven't cut it yet, so let me see what I do with it. Oh, there it is. Oh, could do bok choy instead of bacon. Do bok choy instead of napa cabbage, but I think this will be fine. What do I have under there? Okay. I'm going to take this. Okay. The cabbage. So I think I'll just do the little one. And I will save the other one for some more projects. So, I'm going to cut this up. Oh, it's so sweet. I'm going to cut this up a couple this way. I'm going to cut it twice because I don't want the pieces that big. So I'm going to cut it up here and here. And then I'm going to cut it down here. Now when I used to do it, I cut it round cabbage in like quarters or eighths, so each chunk would get cooked, but it doesn't have to. It can just be pieces of cabbage. It doesn't have to be like whole bodies of cabbage. I didn't really realize that at the time because I just kind of did it. I had never cooked it until my husband wanted it. So he was really big into St. Patrick's meals. So I kind of just did it the way he did it. And I never thought, you know, there's any other way. Because I'd never really done it before. My mom never did nothing like this. We never celebrated St. Patrick's Day at my house. So we're going to put that in there. Oh, this is going to be yummy. Okay, put that in there. There's an end. And now, do I want to salt the cabbage a little bit? I'm thinking yes, but I can always add seasoning to it later. I'm thinking I'm not going to salt it. I really don't want it too salty. I think corned beef is cured or whatever. It's a little salty, so we're not going to salt it. Okay, we'll take this. Oh, it's hot already. I'm going to take that, put that on the stove, cover it, and just let that simmer for a while. I'm just going to put it on a low, like a 4, and cover it. And keep my eye on it. And then I'll come back when it's ready to come out. I think I'm going to try a piece of this. See, the grain's running this way, so I want to cut it this way, I think. I'll find out in a second. I didn't buy any rye bread, which is, you know, traditional. Okay. Wow. It's not fall apart soft, but maybe you don't want it to fall apart anyway. And the pieces aren't real big. But something like this would be good cut up with hash, into a hash. Or if you can get slices out of it on a sandwich, which is what I usually do. Mustard. I just sit here and dip this in mustard and eat it. I do that with my ham. That's perfectly fine with me. It has a very strong flavor because I use the pickling spices. That whole container. It's very strong. Definitely don't want to add any more salt. Okay. It is yummy. Don't have it very often. But after St. Patrick's Day, it'll probably be going on sale. I might get another one. I'll be back when the cabbage and potatoes are done. Okay, it's been simmering, and it's still boiling. And of course, you know, I touched the handle and burnt myself, but you could smell it. It smells really good. It still smells like it would be good with bacon in it. So, let me get my sifting spoon here and get some of this out of here and put it in a bowl. Now the cabbage is not firm at all. I did cook it a long time. So it might even be good to separate it out and maybe put it in a soup or something. It would have all that great flavor. Oh, maybe the corned beef too. The potatoes and the corned beef would make a good hash. Yeah, the cabbage is a little wilty. I hope that doesn't burn that. Let me put that over here. So yeah, I might have to think on it a little bit. I love the potatoes and the corned beef, but could always take this and create something new out of it. So I hope everybody has a great St. Patrick's Day, or when this goes up, I hope everybody did have a great St. Patrick's Day. Oh no, you know what? I think you'll put it up on St. Patrick's Day because it's corned beef and cabbage. And the only other thing that I'm doing on St. Patrick's Day is drawing my winners for my mystery bag. So I'll put this up too. This will be my corned beef. This will be my daily video. We'll do the corned beef video. So I don't think I'm going to save the juice. I don't do gravies or anything. And this has a lot of pickling seeds and stuff in it. So I'm going to leave all this stuff out here to cool off. And I'm going to go take care of the videos. Thank you. I'm very excited. Oh yeah, let me know. How many of you are making corned beef for St. Patrick's Day? Or is there a different kind of tradition other than this that people will do? Because, like I said, my husband and I celebrated it, but my family never celebrated it. So usually we would go to a bar and eat corned beef and drink green beer. So that was kind of what you did. Bye.